Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States. He was the Commander-in-Chief during the Civil War. The war took place from 1861 to April 9, 1865. On April 14, 1865, just 5 days after the end of the war, President Lincoln was assassinated at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. There, he was shot by Maryland native John Wilkes Booth. The following day, President Lincoln would pass away of his wounds. News of his assassination spread rapidly, and the nation began to mourn. Because of the overwhelming pain felt by the country, it was decided that the president's body would be taken from city to city in the northern states so that the citizens could say a final goodbye to their president. A funeral train was commissioned to take the president's body on the 1,600-mile journey with stops across the nation for mourners from Washington, D.C. to his final resting place in Springfield, Illinois on May 3rd. A year after Lincoln's funeral train made its journey, accounts of its phantom ride began to appear. One of the first detailed accounts was by a switchman working on the line. He was working the night shift, waiting for the next train to come through in 1866 when he heard a train approach. He wasn't expecting a train for a while, so he was a little confused when this one began its approach, but he quickly adjusted the track so that it could pass. He claimed that the noise it was making was bizarre, while the light it shone was brighter than any light he had ever seen. He said the area became chilled suddenly as the train came closer. He explained how the train was speeding at an unnatural rate, but at the same time he was able to see that it was draped in mourning cloth while displaying a photo of the late president. By this point, he knew something wasn't right. As quickly as it appeared, it was gone, leaving the man completely dumbfounded. He said that in the years that followed, he saw the train several times on the anniversary of its trip. Since Lincoln's death 155 years ago, thousands have seen the ghost train on the anniversary of its funeral trip. Even after the tracks and station are lost to history, the phantom train is still said to be seen. To this day, every year on the anniversary of the funeral train procession, people from all over line up along the many stops the train made back in 1865 in hopes of catching the phantom train as it makes its annual ghostly trip from D.C. to Springfield. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe.